Alright guys, welcome to a new theory. This one is titled Possible Explanation for Golden Freddy. Now, this is another Reddit user basically by the name of I am redone or R3DON0N. So anyways, he says, what makes Golden Freddy so different from other enemies? He has the ability to teleport and go through solid objects. He has a little recognition by the company, and he always disappears after looking at him. So what does this mean? Well, let's look at the Happiest Day game. We see the 4 children with masks on, plus the puppet, and of course the crying child who stays in the corner with no mask, no matter what you do. He will not put on a mask unless all other children are there. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, but it does. What he refuses to put on the mask... Wait, what if he refused to put on the mask because he has not accepted death yet? Think about it. It would make sense that one of the 5 children would be in denial of their death, refusing to believe that they are no longer alive. Yeah, that sounds like a ghost story or something, like one of those movies. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah, that seems like it's been made into a movie actually. But anyways, what does that mean? As of now, it's just pure speculation on my behalf, but it's possible that it was the puppet's fault that Golden Freddy is so different. If the puppet stuffed the children into the different suits who had accepted their fate, what would happen when it stuffed a child who had not? The answer is simple in my head. The puppet gave a spirit of a physical form that the spirit did not want. Again, just guessing here, but this could have left the 5th child in a form of limbo, for spirits where the physical form and spiritual form merge together, forming an entity that can appear and disappear at will. Wow, that's really interesting actually. But what about the Happiest Day? This also fits with my theory because the 5th kid still resents having died. He always waited in the Happiest Day setting, waiting for the party to be over. And finally, when all the guests have come, he finally accepts his destiny, puts on his mask, and doing so allows all of his souls to be freed. Tell me what you think. I'll add any interesting points. So, hold on, actually we have an edit from Kieran81 pointed out that this theory also explains why in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Golden Freddy's laugh is so human-like and not altered like the other animatronics. Thanks for pointing that out. So this is very interesting, and it makes a lot of sense actually, because you know there's this child in the corner. He doesn't want to put on the mask. He's not ready to go yet, and because of this, he might stay. And if you've ever seen a ghost movie or something like that, when they stay, they become a little demented and they change. They're not who they used to be. They're upset and they just want to die, but I guess he doesn't want to die. So that's what he's kind of saying here is there's this child. He's here and he's ready. He's not ready to die because he doesn't like how he died. And I guess he's trying to say here that Golden Freddy is that kid. He can disappear. He can reappear throughout the game at any point. In Five Nights at Freddy's 1, he had the normal laugh of the child, not slowed down, not sped up like the other animatronics. So Golden Freddy is just a child stuck in limbo, to be honest. Like it's so interesting to actually think about this because that's crazy. He's stuck in limbo and he can't go anywhere, so he's turned into this golden animatronic, which, I mean, the whole him being golden doesn't really make any sense, but I mean, I guess that kind of makes him stick out. And obviously this is just a theory, so it might not be 100%, it might not even really be real, but it's got a lot of interesting stuff going on behind it. Anyways, let's read some comments. So he says, actually, pretty good point, and also ties in with the child's laugh when he appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. While all the other sounds are slowed down so sped up, his sound is normal. Looks like he's still thinking he's a child, alive and well. So that's the Kieran guy that said that. So yeah, that's a good point. Also, in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the minigame Give Gifts, Give Life, a 5th child appears in the middle and making Golden Freddy jump scare you. This may mean that the 5th child does not accept their death. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. Because, yeah, okay, so the kid's there, and he's saying that so there's a 5th child, he appears in the middle, and when he appears, Golden Freddy jump scares you. So this kind of ties in with what the other guy was saying, where this kid could be Golden Freddy, and that just kind of proves it, because why would Golden Freddy be the one that jump scares you if that kid is there? So, I mean, that doesn't prove it, but I mean, that kind of goes, like, hand in hand with this other guy's theory. So let's hear what this guy said. It was probably his party the kids were murdered at. The Happiest Day kind of evidences this. So I don't know what's up with that. There's another comment that says, or a reply to that, he says, but didn't he get murdered separately from the other children? And he just wanted to participate in the party, hence the crying. He was sad he wasn't invited to the party and got murdered. Now he's trapped in the place he wanted to go forever. Very upset about this turns into a poltergeist / demonic entity of a loneliness and general bad feels. Then those children or any other group of children were murdered, and he put them into the suits to keep them as his friends forever and get revenge on the guard that killed them all. But to actually harm people, or to actually harm Purple Guy, they got to be out of their suits, thus ascending into spirit form after finally being together and having that party that the marionette wanted. Now that they were in spirit form, they can go and wreck the Purple Guy's, can't say that word, but go wreck his, I think you guys can guess, then pass on into Happy Afterlife Town. That's my theory. I don't know. So that's actually really good too. So these are all really good. I like all of them, to be honest. I really like this theory in total. It's very interesting, and I love the limbo part and how it actually makes sense in a lot of places. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see more theories, demolish that like button. I'm talking 2,000 likes, and comment if there's a flaw in this theory. What do you see the flaw is? I will be reading over them, and tell me your theories also. And that's about it though. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.